yeah, the IMF, International Monetary Fund, posted this. I guess it wasn't really like a decree by any means, more of a thought provoking or maybe something that they're looking at, but basically looking at web history impacting your credit score. And so I believe the author or the head researchers line of reasoning was that credit scores might be a little antiquated. It's hard to build credit if you have no credit, and there's other indicators of credit worthiness beyond, I guess, traditional methods that are generally used by big three credit reporting agencies. But then, opening that up, very slippery slope, just like with most of this privacy stuff is. They want to look at browsing history, purchase patterns, things along those lines in order to build out a credit profile. I would say this is pretty similar to maybe the Chinese social credit score, without maybe as many consequences of it. But what did you guys think of this idea of non-traditional factors affecting someone's credit worthiness?
Where does this end is the first question that comes to mind. And frankly, I don't know if it is a good idea. I doubt it. But, then you get into the territory of tracking the users. There are other aspects. Then you get into the education factor. I'm sure they probably look into that, the education of the individual before determining their salary. And then there are 100 different aspects that will come into play. So, and that basically leads to one thing, which is surveillance, which means you're really surveilling the individual to get as much information as possible for something like a credit score. You have to question the fundamentals of that. So yeah, I don't believe this is a good idea.
All right, let me give myself the close up here. I don't like this idea at all. I'm sorry. Raj, you said it right. When does it stop? Where's the line? Do companies know where the line is and know where to draw it? Do we have to watch what we're searching just because we don't want to affect something like a credit score, just because we're searching and we're doing some sort of we land on a page and that's going to be held against us or something? Because it's probably not going to be, give us credit for it. I'm guessing that most times, you're looking for things to take the score down as opposed to improve it. So I don't like this at all. I think this is a terrible idea. I know, there are certain industries where they do, or they're starting to do this, like insurance. You could be, I don't know, if you search on the wrong thing, all of a sudden you're going to get hit for 10%. I don't know. I don't think this is as well thought out. I think this is once again the addiction, the kind of the sign of data addiction and trying to get as much data and not really thinking out what should or could be done with it. I don't know, you guys. This is one of those I really don't like.
I mean, on the even from the financial aspect of it, outside of the privacy realm, I mean, all they really want to do is increase the amount of credit someone can apply for, which I don't think there's a shortage of credit going around in the world. There's so much money flying around. So it's like the fact that we're even thinking about how can we get more money and print more money and put it into people's hands. It's just kind of crazy that they're going to come up with other schemes completely outside of the privacy topic altogether, more on the economics of it.
It almost becomes like, a way to control people beyond just getting their data. I mean, first you're getting our data. Now you're using that to try to control us to a certain extent. I sound like one of those cranks or something, but I really don't know where the line is drawn when you start getting to this level, and it is something that makes you pause, at least to me.